Greetings, I am GoldenWing, and welcome back to Let's Play Space Engineers, episode 30. How did we get to 30 already? Goodness me. So, we were working on this giant spaceship up here, and I had plans to do stuff and things up there, but apparently, given the update, we've got unsafe grids. What does that mean? I legitimately don't know. It does not like the speed well. Specifically, it does not like piston 3. Okay. Well, I guess we should go check out the speedwell. This is not acting, by the way. I legitimately don't know why this is unsafe, or what it doesn't like about it. So we're gonna go find out. As soon as the elevator decides to show up. The only thing I can think is it's detecting that the, it must be the connection piston, right? We used a piston to lower the connector on the speedwell to dock it. Maybe it doesn't like that? I think that's the only piston on the speedwell, now that I think about it. Isn't it? Not the only piston we added? That's not going to help me. That's also not going to help me. Let's just do this. Isn't that the only piston that's running here? Piston 3. Safety catch. Yeah, this is the one that's docking in. Right? Right. Yeah, because we use doors on the sides. Alright. So it doesn't like my dock. Well... I mean, I guess that's not a problem. Let's see here. So the thing is, we've got assemblers that are on here. I think we've got a few refineries on here. Alright. Well, I'd rather not just unplug it in case our refineries are actually holding a bunch of resources. Why don't you guys give me a minute, let me sort through the assemblers and refineries and get that nonsense worked out. Be back in a second. Okay, so I think I got those sorted. I went into the control panel on the speedwell and I turned off the group for assemblers and refineries. I'm looking at the moon base control panel. So, the ones we're interested in are in orange. You can see they're all off and empty. We look over at refineries. Scroll down to the bottom. There. There's the two refineries on the speedwell, and they are both off and empty. Okay. With that done, let's save. Because as I recall, this connection wasn't very stable. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. We'll find the connector. Whatever I ended up calling it. What did I end up calling it? That's gotta be it. Right. I don't know why the viewpoint flips out like that. And that'll be irritating to catch in the video. So I guess let me sit down and fix this. Alright, so I've unlocked and reversed it. Oh, look at that. Alright. For lack of anything better to do, and in hopes that this doesn't absolutely destroy things, it restored it. That's weird. Okay. Let's get rid of the connector. And let's get rid of the offensive piston. Okay. That seemed to make the game happy. We'll have to come up with a new docking method. Something that doesn't require a piston. Oakley dokley. Fine with that. Let's see. Since that's the case, let's turn off the lights. And see if we can just shut the power down on the vessel. Oh, I don't know why that freaks out. Okay. The speed bell is disconnected. The offending piston's been removed. Turn the lights on. Okay. Well, I mean, we were leveraging its small amount of production and refining capability while we were setting up the base. Certainly we don't need it now. We've got, what, 20 refineries over there? I think we'll be alright. Plus the ones we've added to the larger ship. Speedwell's probably due for a refit anyways. I don't know whether it needs as much production as it does. Though if we're going to land somewhere, maybe it does. So, at any rate, that solves that problem. To which I'm going to quick save. Because nothing exploded. Yay. Alright. So, last time, we had built the rooms for production. We put these together. I think, yeah, the nanites are still working on... Yep, superconductors and gravity generator components. You still missing yours? Probably. Yeah, it's getting closer, though. Alright. So we're good there. Now I think, given the arrangement of things, let's get you off here for a minute. I know that's going to stop the... I really need to empty my inventory. I know that's going to stop the construction of the nanite control facilities, but that's okay. I think what I want to do is lay out a room back here. And I think we're going to use this for an engine room, is sort of my thoughts. I'm thinking I'm going to have the room essentially be the width of the vessel. So it'll go from about here all the way to the other side. And the hallway is sort of going to dead end into this room. We'll put the generators in it and a few other bits and pieces, and then thrusters off the back. So let me, you know what, let me get the framework of this room laid out. And you guys can catch up with me after I've done that, because that's just a bunch of laying blocks. You don't want to see that. Hang on. All right, so we're back. And I will show you the room up there in a second, but I've been copying these tags around. Let me show you what I mean. I ran into something, and it's been sort of bugging me as to why this sort of does this. So if we look at the name of this crate, I've named it with Tim's tag. It's got keeps 100 steel plates, 100 construction components, girders, interior plates, all the things you would need to place the starting block of an item. Very common thing to do. I've also got it holding each one of the tools in case I lose it, and 2 bottles of hydrogen and oxygen. Just a kind of a standard, real common layout. So here's the thing. I want to copy that title and paste it on that one. I don't have to retype it. So here's what I've been doing without realizing it. I'll left-click here, swipe out, or the other direction, swipe back like this, and my mouse will be over here. And then I'll do copy, Control-C, and when I go back to the other chest here, paste won't work. Paste. Paste does nothing. That was driving me nuts, and I couldn't figure it out. It seemed like I had to go back a couple of times, and then I could get it. So here's the thing. If the mouse is over here, then your copy and paste commands don't function. You have to have the mouse over the editing box to copy or paste. That might seem really obvious to some people, but it was tripping me up for quite a while. So I'm guessing maybe somebody else is running into that problem. If you're having troubles copying and pasting and you do this, and your mouse ends up over here after your initial swipe, your shortcuts, Control-C and Control-V for copy and paste, won't work. It's got to be over here. Might seem trivial, but man, that was throwing me off. Anyways, we've got one exceedingly large room built back here. Let me get an upper shot. I pulled the beacon off. That's why the windows aren't done, by the way. Also, I think it was trying to keep up on silicon. So I tried to wrap it as best I could around, so it juts out a bit where the hallway comes out, so that we can maintain the kind of pattern we had. It gave it a bit of a unique shape. Because the hallway's total width was not the same measurements as our rooms, we ended up with these 2x3 strips of windows. I think overall, it turned out really well. Let's head in here. Essentially, I haven't done anything. It looks like I've done things. Been doing a lot of measuring is what I've been doing. I want to fit a lot of stuff in this room, and I didn't want it to look cluttered. So I spent some time and I thought out how I want to lay this room out. So what I want to have in here, switch to the other bar, is reactors. We need power generation. I also want to fit in some, keep wanting to call them oxygen. Is it oxygen machines? What do we call them in this game? Oxygen generators. Those are the words. I want to put in some oxygen generators. I'm also going to add, we have a mod called energy shields. And this, essentially for the cost of power, will mean if we make a fender bender hit or be shot at, it'll damage the shields before it starts, blowing up the windows. We're going to add some of that. Oh, and jump drives. We're definitely going to want jump drives. We're going to fit those back here. Now we've got quite a large ship. We've got a lot of space. I guess what I'm saying here is we are definitely stepping out of the bounds of, what is necessary to power the ship, especially when it comes to reactors. So this is the X-20 that we were playing with, and is running the moon base. But I thought these are conveyor junctions. Here's what I was thinking. Check this out. They've got a connector on the bottom of this kind of tube of arc reactor light, and they've got a connector top and bottom. So we face them like this. We'll stick 3 in a row. Now that'll come in, when our floor comes in, you'll be standing just about where that arc reactor is from. So it'll look more or less like this. Kind of all in a row. Thought that would look really cool as like a reactor in a big ship kind of deal. I also want to stick the fusion reactors on either end. Like that. And then we're going to duplicate that over here. I told you, it's going to have way more power than it needs. I know. But I think it's going to look really cool when it's done. Put the 3 arc reactors down. Stick on fusion reactors on either end. Now, I do sort of like the idea of having the fusion reactors overall. The arc reactors run on a different source of fuel than the fusion. Fusion will run on uranium. The arc reactors require uranium plus, was it nickel, I think? You have to add a little bit of extra to it. And that won't be a problem, but yeah, versatility, I guess. So the next thing, excuse me, the next thing that I want to set up, and again, I tried my best to really plan this out and have it be reasonably intelligent. Yeah, good use of the space and all. I want to put in oxygen generators. Now, the oxygen generators have connections top and bottom. I'm not sure what that beeping was. So I want to put them like this. Put one there. One here. And one there. Now, ignoring the measurement blocks behind them. What we can do then, find where I put them. We can take our conveyor junctions and run them between like this. That'll connect all 3 oxygen generators, and the oxygen generators we're going to put on top of those. Let's see which side might look the best to face in. Upside down, I can never tell. And I know as soon as I put these in, I'm going to look at it and be like, no, it should be the other way. Okay, let me get this rotated right. Hang on. Okay. More key pressing than I care to admit. That way. Yep. Now, we want to do that over here too. Knock you out. No. Yes. Put you there. You there. You there. We'll rotate this back. Stick you guys on top. Like that. And then our conveyors can connect between. Okay. Now, on top of those, we're going to put these small shield generators from our energy shield mod. Now they've got upgrade slots, 2 of them on all 4 sides. They do not, however, act as conveyors. I'm going to stick those on the top. Mostly because the upgrades look kind of cool. There, and there, and there. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is add the large version. This is what the large version looks like of the shield generator. It's got upgrade slots. I can put it in a position where we can actually see the darn thing. Yeah, 8 of them on one side, 8 of them on the other. Do we need all of these? No, but I mean, look at that. That looks pretty sweet. That's got to be in our engine room. We need a few of those. So I want to put them like this. That way the upgrade slots will be on the front and back, and the catwalks will go around them. I've done a good deal of measuring around, and if I've done my math right, we should have a good amount of catwalk space. It shouldn't feel cramped, in other words. Let me get rid of some of these measuring blocks. Now lastly, I want to add the jump drives. This is what the jump drives look like, in case you haven't seen them. There's no conveyors need to be concerned about. They're 2x3x3. So here was my plan. I want to put them like this. And I think, if I remember right, there's no danger with these guys. You can walk right over the top of them. Not a big deal. I thought we'd put catwalk in between them, but not the railings. And you'll sort of walk over it like a floor almost. Okay. So that's looking good. The next thing I want to do, and take me a bit of time. Oh, wait. Let's do this. Do this. The conveyor junctions here. I guess we only need one of the reactors there connected, but might as well run it anyways. Let's see, if we do it the way I'm thinking, we don't need him. They're all connected. Fields don't need connections. Certainly the jump drives don't. Connect these. Yeah, okay. Well, let's do this then. Grab our maintenance tunnels. I feel like junction here. I want to give myself ways to get out of the thing. What junctions between these? No. Alright. Run this all the way up the back. Here, I'd like to find the T junction. Yeah. Him. Right, so now we run off this intersection. We'll just run this all the way back. Leave a break there. And we'll leave a break there. And we can just run this out to the that position. Out there. And with the help of our adapter, connect the tunnel right in. Not the one I'm looking for. No, this one? Yeah. T-intersect. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Maintenance elements. This is why we've been doing that, by the way. This is an airlock cube for the maintenance tunnel system. If we stick that there, we'll end up having a door we can walk in. We'll just do the same on this side. Tunnel our way down. Grab the, where is it? I swear it's here. There it is. The intersection. Adapter. Adapter. Airlock. T-intersection. Yep, fantastic. Then we start putting airlocks on all of these, of course. Cool. So, put in some of the flooring, as you can well tell. I left the railings off. I know this looks kind of funny because they're not built yet, but I'm hoping when the jump drives are done, doesn't surprise me, we're low on superconductors. We're really low on superconductors. I'm hoping this will look pretty cool. If not, we can certainly replace it with the railings. But that was the hope. Looks like I missed a couple of spots. Go ahead and fill those in. I think, yeah, you didn't get put correctly. You were supposed to be a railing on one side. Yeah, there. Yeah, I think that looks cool. Let me guess, superconductors. Yep. Well, there's a bunch of other stuff. Superconductors. Field components. Right. Should probably make some of those. I think that looks pretty cool. The other thing I was thinking about. Can you tell from here? You can sort of see down there. So here's what I was thinking. Can I sneak down here? Awesome. I want to add some batteries. I was trying to think of a good place to put the darn things that would look kind of neat. Since they have this glowy texture on the top, what if we just did this? Right, we'll just run them all along the sides here. Might as well add one more. And then, not exactly sure what to do here. Suppose keep with the pattern. The wisest course of action. We'll get our, were they on? One of these days, I will know where my buttons are. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully from the top, you'll see all the red highlights, or green highlights rather, in the batteries. I do want to get batteries in the ship. Know that we need quite that many. But where did those batteries go? There they are. And we'll just run these down. Which, surprise, need more superconductors. Well, I guess I know what we'll be making a lot of. There. That should look pretty neat when you kind of catch it, you know, from looking up here. You won't see much of it. You may not see any of it, but I think it'll look cool. The other thing I was pondering is what to do with the top of this block space. We've got 2 by 2 by 2 area. Maybe just leaving it alone is the thing to do. You do sort of get eye of the stuff behind it. The only other thing I could think of that would make sense with what else is in the room is to do this. And then we would just add the upgrades to these on the 2 of the 4 sides, obviously. But it would give those upgrade modules. Where did they go? Under energy shield. Yeah, they look like this. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure what the difference between a flux coil and a capacitor is just yet. I think one makes them stronger and one gives it more power, I think. That's a guess. But I think they look kind of cool. We could go like that. Not sure. With flux coil, or with smaller energy shields on the top? Without the smaller energy shields on the top. I mean, it just makes it look like a fancier room, really. I don't think we need them. I think I forgot another corner. Anyways, you guys will have to let me know what you think. I'm a little not sure what to do there. Mostly aesthetically, but And you know, this might be a perfect spot. Where was that? Kind of one out from the corner. Good thing I came over here. Missed that one too. Now. This fella. Let's, yeah, let's have it go this way. That would feel normal. You come around, you walk right into the ladder. That's cool. Since we've got space, let's do this trick. I think that looks nice. Cool. Yeah, I think that looks neat. All right, but we are out of time. I think we're over time. I'm not exactly sure right now. Pretty sure we're over time. But at any rate, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. And we will come back next time. I will see if I can't get the nanites to do some more progress here between episodes. But we'll come back next time and work on the rest of this ship. Either the nacelles I want to do next, or the hangar. But I think I want to do the nacelles next. That's probably what we'll do next time. So, anyways, hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one.